Welcome to this week's Legal Insight with Ngada Attorneys, your trusted source for clear, concise discussions on South Africa's evolving legal landscape. Today, we're unpacking how South African courts use cost orders as a judicial tool, not only to conclude a case, but to promote accountability, discourage misconduct, and protect the integrity of the legal process. Ordinary costs orders usually follow the well-known rule. The losing party pays the successful party's legal costs, but courts may depart from that rule when parties act unreasonably. This is where punitive costs come in. These are awarded on a higher attorney and client scale and are used when behavior is described as vexatious, reckless, or an abuse of court process. For example, in Public Protector v. South African Reserve Bank 2019, the Constitutional Court upheld a punitive costs order after finding that the conduct in the litigation was misleading and irresponsible. Similarly, the SCA in Gauteng Gambling Board v. MEC for Economic Development confirmed that punitive costs protect both the opposing party and the justice system from improper litigation tactics. Courts also have the power to award bonis propriis costs, where a lawyer or public official must pay costs out of their own pocket. These orders are exceptional, but they are becoming more visible in cases involving negligence or disregard for legal duties. In Mulaudzi v. Old Mutual 2020, the SCA upheld a personal costs order against a legal practitioner whose conduct fell short of the standards expected of officers of the court. South African courts have also used costs orders to curb frivolous and repetitive litigation. In matters such as My Vote Counts NPC v. Minister of Justice 2018, the Constitutional Court emphasized that while access to justice is vital, courts must discourage abuse of their processes. Throughout all this, judicial discretion remains central. Judges consider the conduct of each party, the nature of the case, and the broader interests of justice when deciding which costs order is appropriate. Costs may appear procedural, but today they play an important role in reinforcing accountability in South African litigation. Thank you for joining us for this week's Legal Insight with Ngada Attorneys. Stay informed, stay empowered, and we'll see you next week.